What's happening, everybody? I'm 22 here today with something a little bit different than usual. Today I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of my not really new addiction, but something I've been messing around with a lot recently. Is the Elder Scrolls Legends TCG, I guess you could. It's not really trading, but you can't really trade. But that's not the point. Anyway, I've been playing this game for a little bit now, and it's a lot of fun, and I really highly recommend it if you've never played it before, any other kind of deck building game before. For those of you that know me, know that I'm a huge like card game buff kind of thing. Like, I love card games, my favorite thing. But those of you that probably won't know that. So I kind of want to show you a little bit about just what I've been doing in my spare time a little bit with this game. That's not the right thing. Kind of want to just go through some of the decks that I'm working on, explain what the game is, how to play it, and then we'll go through like some decks and stuff. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click play here, and we're just gonna pick one of the little decks, right? We'll go into a casual game. So we're gonna find this. I'm gonna explain how to play the game a little bit. Then we'll look at some of the decks that I've built, how they work, and maybe decks that you guys can like copy off if you wanna start playing the game. That's completely up to you. But oh, look, it looks like I got one already. Fantastic. Okay, so we're against meat that something like that. Anyway, so this is the game. You have two lanes. You got a lane on the left, lane on the right. When you open, this is your opening hand. You can choose any number of cards you wish to send back, and you'll redraw up to 3 more cards. So we can go. Usually you kind of want to get rid of the higher cost cards first. We're going to get rid of these 2 4s and keep that 2. We're going to redraw those 2 cards. So every turn, you have Magicka, right? This is from the Elder Scrolls, right? So you got every turn you gain 1 Magicka, and you use that to pay that cost on the top right. Hello, yes, hello.
Luck to your house.
So you have these costs, right, on the top of the card here. That's how much Magicka you need to play it, right? So I can't do anything. Well, I can't because I went second. Usually, ordinarily, I wouldn't be able to do anything. However, when you go second, you get the Ring of Magicka. When you use it, you gain 1 Magicka for the turn. And we're going to go ahead and pop this guy. So the 2 lanes, the difference between them is you have an uncovered lane and a covered lane. We're going to pass. When you're in the uncovered lane, cards can attack you regardless. If you're in the covered lane, you gain something called cover, which allows, unless you have guard, which allows you to protect yourself for 1 turn without getting attacked by another card, which is super handy if there's a card that you want to keep on the field for a little longer. So that's you have 30 health. You destroy your opponent's health by attacking them directly. We're gonna play a card first, though. We'll play this one.
Their deaths will bring glory to the Empire.
So the object is to bring your opponent's life down to 0, right? So we attack him, deal some damage, and we'll pass. This card has things around it. He has an ability called Guard. If you ever played Hearthstone, this game plays very similar to Hearthstone with some minor and/or major differences. This is essentially Taunt in Hearthstone, or in this game it's called Guard. When a creature with Guard is in the lane, the opponent has to attack has to destroy or attack that creature before they can attack anything else in that lane. That's the cover thing I was talking about. It's got the little clouds on him. This guy has Charge. Charge allows me to attack as soon as he's played in the field. Usually you can't do that. Usually you need a card on the a card has to be in play for 1 turn before you can use it. However, with Charge, he can attack right away. So we're gonna do that.
Now.
We're gonna ignore this guy for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. There's the whole prophecy thing in the game. These runes here. When you one pops every 5 life. So when you deal, that's one. When you deal 5 damage to your opponent, one of your runes break. When the rune breaks, you draw a card. If that card has something called Prophecy, that means if the card you draw has Prophecy, if the card you draw has Prophecy, that means you can play it immediately without it being your turn and without spending any magic, which is super, super powerful. What did you do? Wait, you got a quest thing. Summon a dragon. Oh, okay, gotcha. So that's dragon. He summoned it, so we called the 1/1 guards. Got it. When cards attack other cards, it's attack to defense for both cards. So they fight each other. What does this do? Summon another creature, gain health. I think we're gonna go We're gonna go ahead and do this.
We stand united.
And we'll do
There's
this.
a plan.
I probably
There's
should have done the other way.
always a
Oh well. Do we go for it, or do we just kind of sit back? We'll start popping some guards, I suppose. Make room for the others. Yeah, so you saw what happened there when I attacked him. His attack went against my defense, and my attack went against his defense. When if you hit a card that has more defense than your attack, you still deal that difference in damage, but they sit at that and they don't die. Where if I were to I don't know what's a good example. Let me pass first. So yeah, if I attack this guy with this guy, right? He's gonna hit me for 2 damage and kill me, and I'm only gonna hit him for 2 damage back instead of the 3 that I need to kill him. So he'll stay alive, but I'll die. And that's kind of the basics, kind of basic game. You want to get your opponent down to 0. He's putting guards up all over the place, and that's incredibly annoying. I probably should have been paying more attention. What does this do? This is a field spell. It sits on the field and has 3 uses. That little like circle at the top, that little gem. This is a legendary card. When they have the gems like that, you can only have a 1 in the gem. Golden Saint. More health than your opponent, which I don't, so that's kind of unfortunate. Well, maybe in a minute. I don't have enough though. Let's do. I got breakthrough. Let's do this. We'll throw this guy with breakthrough. Breakthrough is a skill that allows you to deal the difference in damage to your opponent's total life when you attack a monster. This guy, when I summon another creature, gain 1 health. Well, I did that, but was it in the lane? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like it should say. We're gonna pop this dude. You can do that. That's fine. We'll do that. That's fine. Another prophecy? Damn, man. You're really hitting them prophecies. How many prophecies did you run? Alright. That's upsetting. Yeah, that's essentially the basis of the game. I'll go over any other, like, common abilities when we see them. If we see them, which might not. That's specific. Come on, buddy. What you gonna do? All right. Yeah, it's when it says summon like that, it means that when you summon it, it gains that effect. Pretty obvious. When you play it, that's the effect that goes off. There's another one called Last Gasp, I believe, that much like Hearthstone again. That one when the enemy dies, that effect goes off. Well, we might be able to see some of these because these grogs and skeletons usually have those. Okay, that's interesting. Golden. I don't have more health, so I can't really do that. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, we're gonna clear first. That's the cool thing too. You don't necessarily. A lot of games make you attack after you play out your hand, but you don't have to do that in this game, which is kind of cool. But we're not. He's not going to do much for us. That's not going to help. I need more health to really do anything with that. I could throw that and just nuke him, but it won't really help. He's going to have a whole lot of damage on the field, even though he's got a lot of monsters out. Let's do this.
Don't worry,
We'll just try and fill the field for a little bit. Throw this guy here, and we'll nuke somebody. Yeah, we'll nuke your dragon. Pass. That's gonna be a whole 5 damage, probably 7, and that's gonna hurt a lot. But I need things to do this. I actually probably should have played that.
Time to take the offensive.
Okay. So you're a 2/2 guard. You give a creature in your hand guard. That's annoying. You're all guards today. That's upsetting.
My sword is yours.
Don't think we're gonna win this one, but that's essentially the basis of the game. I think, you know what, actually we're not gonna do this. That's the basis of the game. We're just gonna concede. That's alright, that's fine. We'll just concede anyway. But that's essentially how the game works. If you don't know, I just wanted to show you a little bit about how'd that go. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we lost. That's fine, get it over with. Anyway, I'll show you one of our decks here. Let's see. No, not that. Let's go. Is it collection? Yeah. Okay. So open here. Where's our deck? Our decks. Orc deck. The orc deck is pretty easy. We'll show you this one. Yeah. So this orc deck, you can't really see. Okay. Yeah, you can see him on the left. Okay. So going in order from bottom to tallest, or from lowest cost to highest cost, I should say. I am missing a couple cards for this deck that I want, but the way it runs now, it runs pretty good. We'll start from the lowest. We have Rapid Shot. It says it's 1 cost. When you deal 1 damage to a creature, if it survives, you draw a card. Decent for a little bit of draw support. There's not a whole lot of that in this game, so that really helps. Choose. We have a Dragon Tail Savior, just 1. So when you summon it, you get +1 for every enemy creature in this lane, which is decent if you're starting to get overrun. The whole point of this deck, by the way, is to kind of overwhelm your opponent with field a little bit, and then just hit to face as hard as you possibly can. So you're not really worrying about the battle cards as much, or the monsters as much, as you are just trying to hit huge numbers on your opponent's face all day. So he's really good when you start to get a little bit overrun, because he gains a whole lot of attack power for the more enemy creatures there are in that lane. If you start to lose control of it, you have Enchanted Plate, which gives an enemy, it's an equip item, and when you equip it, it gives you +3, and then it draws a card, which is also really good, especially when you play it with stuff like this that already have guard. It just means they have to power through more health. He also has Prophecy too, which that's pretty cool. So he's a 1/4. Then we have the Greystone Ravager, which is just a 4/1 Prophecy. Nothing special, just there in case we might hit it, we might not. I might try and find something else to replace him with, though. We have the 3 Orc Clan Captains. Other friendly creatures in this lane have +1, so that's super nice. It doesn't matter what they are, as long as they're in that lane. A lot of cards in this deck have to deal specifically with orcs, because that's kind of the whole main focus. The orcs tend to be a lot stronger when there's a lot of them together. But that's the idea with that. So you can play stuff like, with this one you can play like Mighty Ally, who is a Nord, not an orc. Or there was a couple others, I thought there was. Oh yeah, like the Wood Elf or the Daedra. So they all gain that +1 off that guy, even though they're not orcs themselves. We have the Orc Clan Shaman, which it's a 3/2, and he has Breakthrough, and he gives other friendly orcs in that lane Breakthrough as well, which is super handy, especially if they got like a lot of guard up and they're trying to hit to face. Now you can say, nah, we're gonna break through it and still kill your guys. And we got U-Shield, which gives an enemy creature, or which gives one of your creatures +1/+1 and guard for each creature in that lane, which is super good. Like it's such a good card, especially with the guard effect too. Battle Rage, it's just an orc with charge, allows you to do that quick damage in the early game, or early game. Then the Chieftain's Banner just gives friendly orcs +2 defense, which is pretty good. The more you have, the better it is, obviously, and it just stacks. We run 2 so that in case we don't, we have a better chance of seeing it. Mighty Ally, it's +3 when you summon it, and Breakthrough if the top card of your deck is a red card, which most of them are. There is a splash of purple in here. That's okay. We don't usually miss Mighty Ally. We run 2 of them just to have a nice big threat if we need one really quickly. We got Morkel Gatekeeper, which is Prophecy and Guard. And when you summon it, he gives a creature +2 attack, which is super handy. Shield Breaker. This is another card that helps a lot with players that play guard a lot, because you gives them +2/2, and enemy creature loses guard. So you don't even necessarily need to attack. Like, you can play that card, attach, give it +2/2, and then swing to face because they don't have guard anymore, which is super handy, especially when you play it off something like the Mighty Ally. Gives him 6. What? No, he's already 6. Gives him 8/6, and just swing to face. It's absolutely crazy. You got Stone Shard Orc. When you summon, you deal 1 damage to enemy creature for each friendly orc. So he's kind of like a sniper. Like, if you got like a big threat that you can't, like, say your opponent's giving you like a huge creature with guard, and you can't really deal with it. If you have a lot of orcs, you can play this card, hit him for as many orcs you have on the field, and now his health isn't as scary for you to kind of trade with him, which is super handy. This card has helped me a lot. Strong Patrol you draw if you have 2 other red creatures, which usually happens. You don't usually miss that unless you draw him really early. Bangarokai Butcher, when you summon it, you get 2/2 if you have another orc, which you usually will have because that's what orcs do. Earthbone Spinner. This is another thing that kind of helps with keeping guards off, and also wards. Ward is a skill that whatever card has ward can take a hit, any hit, doesn't matter how big it is, and not take any damage, which is super annoying, especially on cards that have guard. So that's kind of what this card is for. It'll silence the ward. It'll also silence guard and literally any other. It essentially makes the card a vanilla when you silence it. It gives it nothing. It makes it like this Scuttler here. He's got nothing. He's got nothing going on. That's what that does, and that's super helpful, especially against cards with like ward and guard, like I said. But it's just another option to have when those things come up. Reeve Blademaster. This one is a card that I'm not too sure I want to keep. It's a really good legendary, don't get me wrong, but his effect says that when he attacks, you deal 2 damage to your opponent, and then increase the damage dealt by 2. So not only is it the 3, it does it separately. So you can attack a card like another creature on the field and deal that 3 damage and still do the 2 damage to your opponent directly, which is super crazy. And then if he survives, he does it again by 2 more. So that number increases by 2 every time you attack if he stays alive, and usually your opponent's going to want to target that as soon as they possibly can, otherwise they're going to be taking a whole lot of damage really quickly when that ramps up. So I don't know if I like it that much in this deck, especially since it's mostly orcs and there's other orc legendaries that would work better in the deck, I think, but it's fine, we'll leave it for now. Fortress Watchman, 5/4 with guard, really good card, just a basic guard. And Militant Chieftain, this one's really interesting. It says when you summon it, you draw a random orc from your discard pile, and other friendly orcs have +1/1. So it gives everything on the field 1/1, and then you draw an orc from your discard pile that's already been lost. So like you could draw like another guard, for example, or a Stone Shard orc, or anything else that's an orc that they've killed off, like Battle Rage. That's a good one to draw off too. Excuse me. Or Dragon Tail. Anything really like that. That's essentially the deck. There's other cards I want to add in here too eventually. I just don't have them yet, so I'm working on trying to get those, and then we can finish the deck out completely. But that's the deck that I'm going to be playing in the we'll do a couple matches, I suppose, and we'll see how it goes. And then if you guys like the game, or you want to play for yourselves, you want to just see more of it in general, I will definitely be playing more of it if you want to see it, or if I just feel like playing it. You know, that's not an issue for me. We're going to see if we can't find an input. Look at that, nice and quick, finding people left and right. We got the Khajiit guest. All right then, I see you. All right, what you got? I'm going first. All right, cool. Let's see. I don't like any of these in my first hand, to be honest. I'm going first, so you know what? Yeah. Don't even care. Just give me someone I can use. That's much better. I can use these a lot easier. So we're gonna do Greystone on the cover lane first, because that way, yeah. So you play them in the cover lane. He only has 1 health, so he's not gonna survive very long. But if he's in the cover lane and my opponent doesn't use any like spells to get rid of him, he'll stay there for sure. And then I can play next turn. Oh, we could Rapid Shot too. That doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll play that. He'll stay safe for a turn, and the next turn I can play one of the other ones. Oh, I can play all 3 of those, actually. That'd be handy. We can give him 5 or Breakthrough, which is handy. This is a good...
This should be good.
Good hand, good hand. Well, and yeah, when a card's summoned, it can't attack immediately unless it has charge, like I mentioned before. I think I mentioned that, but I'm not 100% sure. And he's got that cover because in that cover lane. Okay, what do you got? Okay, that's what I was a little bit afraid of. But it's okay, he spent like all of his mana just to do that. So I'm not too upset. You'll be good. Yeah, you'll be good.
Orcs.
I don't really need to draw a card, to be honest. Drawing is nice, but I really don't need it right now. I want to try and get a guard up before I play Reeve. Or I can just throw him in cover. Yeah, I can actually probably just do that. And then he'll be fine. Kinda want that back, to be honest. Again? Really, man? Jeez. Why you got them fireballs for? That's a 1 too, which is actually kind of insane, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he does, that 1 damage does count for himself too, which is kind of nice. I could play Reeve, but I kind of want... Let's do this. Let's go ahead and rapid shot. See what we got. Okay. A 5, that's a 5 guard, that's really good actually. I'll play that there. And we'll throw this guy here just to kind of bait. Maybe he'll want to hit it, maybe he won't, but we'll see. Just something to get rid of that card in the next turn if he... Just so like he doesn't, you know, buff it and go wild with it. Or he might do it anyway, or just keep summoning in that lane. Okay. Okay, he'll trade, that's fine. I'm not really too afraid of a 2-4 guard. Especially when I can just silence it. So what we're gonna do... is do this.
Always a blood price.
And we're gonna pass. Now next turn, as soon as this goes up, we're gonna start swinging for some major face. And we might play Militant Chieftain as well. Well, actually, we'll probably definitely play Militant Chieftain. Or we might even have to worry about it and just start summoning orcs to this side of the field and Stone Shard and kill that. Because he doesn't matter, he doesn't care what lane he targets, right? So if I could play 4 orcs here and throw down Stone Shard and kill him, because I'll have 4 orcs, and that'll be 4 damage. Even just 1 more will do it, to be honest. Alright, Daishan Sneak, that's 3-3. Alright.
Stand fast.
I see you. I see you. Alright, I'll take 2 damage, that's fine. We're gonna start ramping up soon. So I really want to play Reeve. Yeah, I'll play Reeve. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. To be honest, I don't even know. Hit him for 5, break that rune. There you go. And pass. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So she's definitely going to want to hit me there. If she doesn't have charge or anything to get rid of Reeve, then that'll be really good, because he'll start doing some pretty heavy damage. And then we'll try and start clearing the field so that Reeve doesn't have anything to... Yeah, it looks like Reeve. We'll try and start clearing this side of the field so that he can't really play anything. If he can only play like spells to get rid of things. That way we're just not leaving extra damage for him to take out our guards that are going to guard this guy. What you got, friend? What's that in your hand? That's what we'll talk about the last gas. When that creature dies, you put an iron sword into your hand, which I believe is a... Well, it says right there, actually, a 2/1. Oh, rip. Alright. I see you. Okay. And you get that iron sword, too. Ouch.
Stand fast.
That actually hurts.
Come dance with death.
Oh, that's handy.
Close
Let's do that.
ranks,
I'll give you that.
through.
I like that. Alright, sounds good. Prophecies are nice to have, because that stuff can happen. Doesn't usually happen to me too often, but you know what? I like them when it does. Okay, what we're gonna do. What to do. We have 6. We can do 3 damage. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go... We're gonna summon this guy.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
Play him there. Then... Oh, we got Earths. We can Earthbone it too. Nah, we'll do this. We'll do this guy in this lane.
Get one shot.
And kill that, because that'll be 3 damage. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And we'll go 2 here. And 7. And then 2. Look at that. What a hit. 2 runes in 1. But that's a prophecy. That kind of hurts a little bit. Let me see what that is. Unless it's just trash, which is very possible. 3 damage. And gain 3. Alright, that's pretty decent. Well done. That puts me within... Well, I'm kind of always within spell range, but that puts Reeve in pretty dangerous territory if they have anything that can break through anything or anything like that. That's going to be a little bit unfortunate.
The elements are mine to control.
Conjure, what do you do, actually? You get ward, and then when this ward's broken, you summon a 5/5 with guard. That's kind of scary. But we have this, so it's fine, and you won't be able to do anything. That's why we kept this, in case stuff like that happened. What do you get? You get a firebolt. Oh, that's gonna kill me, isn't it? That's gonna kill Brave. No, he's not. Oh, he tapped out a mana. Alright. That's good. Or Magicka, I should say. That's not magic. Okay, so what we're gonna do... We have 8, so we can actually do this. Summon this guy. Oh, I'm an idiot. I played the wrong card. That's okay. We have a lot we can do here.
You get one shot. Make it good.
Deal damage. We're gonna deal it. We're gonna do this one. We'll just give us more damage. So I don't actually. I don't think I should watch the draw. I actually don't need to attack you, so this is fine. There you go. Actually, is this game right here? No, not quite.
Steel and stone.
There you go. And this is game right here. Fantastic. 4 damage, 7. There it is. GG. That's the orc deck. You can see we have a lot more monsters than our opponent does, and just it's pretty big and it's pretty scary. It's fun. I like it a lot. You know, let's do another one. We got game. We got rewards. We got a young mammoth. All right, and 15 coins. Cool. All right, let's hop in another one and see what we can get. Alright, let's see. We got good. We're going second, so we get the ring, which is handy dandy dandy. We're going to get rid of these two, because we're not going to be able to do that if we play Farron first. That's going to be a nice guard. Super early. And immediately be playing shield breakers and stone shards and stuff like that. I like it. Although this looks like a pretty poor hand to draw off of, so we're going to have to might save shield breaker from when we actually need it. Not gonna play anything. Fantastic. So that gives us 2. And Farron. Go. Or Faroon. Whatever. I don't. I'm gonna admit it. I actually haven't played Skyrim. But I do like this game. I know it's kind of like. It's almost heresy, kind of, in a way. But I'm mad about it. I like the game and I'll play what I want, so get out of my face, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. I can deal 2 damage with that. I just don't have any other orcs. I'll do this. We'll spook him. Please be red. Hey, there he is. Fantastic. Now we can deal with that threat if that ever gets too big. And it's got breakthrough, so he's done. And he can't kill it either if he hits it, unless he hits it with something else first.
Time to take the offensive.
Okay, or he can do that. And we'll give something in his hand guard. I don't know what it is, so I mean, it's a little spoopy, but I'm cool with it. Alright. We get Stronghold Patrol. That's okay. I don't have 2 other red creatures, though. So... Actually, we could shield break that and make the... Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah. We'll bust this dude. You can lose guard. Boop. Now you're done. And we'll just swing the face. Try it. 2 runes in 1, man. What a turn. Yeah. So if you haven't noticed, red cards tend to be incredibly aggro. Like you can see from my deck, they just have a really high damage and hit for a lot of hit. Purple ones are more like magic-y and have more like effects, or they're a lot of last gasps and stuff too. That's a hard thing to say. Different things like that. The green ones are like kind of snipey and like to do things from without like actually attacking, very effecty and assassin-y type cards. What am I gonna play here? We could just shield break him again, and that'll be absolutely hilarious. And he's got breakthrough. Yo, actually, we're gonna do that. I don't even care. We're going all in on this dude right now. There's no way he's gonna actually be able to kill. Oh, maybe he'll do something with this. If he actually kills it, I'm gonna be sad now. Yeah, wow, what a lucky prophecy. That's so sad. I'm sad now. I don't know if we can actually recover from that. That was probably a bad idea. I pretty sure just played it safe. Well, we can play Banger Kai, I guess. It won't help much, but okay. Well, we can give 2 damage with that. Yeah.
To battle.
We can deal 2 damage with this somewhere, so we can pop. That's good.
I have enough.
So we can pop that. I might actually just play that instead, to be honest. Wait, what is your effect? Encumber, explore after. Well, that's weird. Shackle essentially just means that you can't, or yeah, it says right there, a shackled creature misses the next attack, so it essentially can't attack. I've got shield breaker though. Another shield breaker. Jeez. Kind of want to throw this out here.
Always a blood price. End of the road.
I don't actually want to hit him. He has the last gasp, right? Juices a random dragon in by one. I don't like that. We're just gonna pass it. See if these guards can't force a trade out of him, which they can force at least 2 monsters out of the right lane, which would be good. Unless he can destroy it somehow with the magic that he has. All right. So that's just a spoopy guy. Okay. Yeah, he's still gonna have to trade 2. Or 1. Never mind.
To battle!
I didn't realize he gained that much health. Someone. Oh yeah, he gained 1/1. Okay, I see. Yep. Keep trading. Keep trading. Okay, but now that that dragon's out of his hand, I feel a little bit safer killing him. So I might actually just do that with Stone Shard. Do I have another cost 2? I don't have another cost 2. Not that it matters. Oh, let's see, what do I play? I could play this one and this one, because he'll be pretty frickin' strong, actually. I think that's our best bet. We just gotta kind of throw stuff out there and hope he trades with it. Yeah, we'll do this. Let's do that. He gets that 5, and now he's 7/5. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'll leave it with that. Although, no, he doesn't. There's no way he has 20 damage on the field, so he can't kill me this turn, which is good. If he doesn't, and he trades, then that'll be better for us. Because we need this. We need this. Yeah, we need this field to go. I really shouldn't have thrown all my eggs on that. On that mighty dude. That's unfortunate. Mistake on my part. Never throw your eggs in one basket, kids. That's a lesson to learn from this episode of Elder Scrolls Legends. Did he even mention the name of the game? Man, I'm all kinds of whack right now. I didn't even mention the name of the game. It's Elder Scrolls Legends. He hadn't noticed. Jeez. Okay. That might actually be incredibly helpful. That's actually gonna be incredibly helpful. Because I'll have 7 magicka. I can go 6. I can get 2 outright. Nah. Well, kill him. And I'll kill him too. But nah, I think we just lose. Oh, maybe not. For each enemy creature in this lane. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, he has enough. Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Because I was going to do this. And then him. So that he had more. Oh, let's see what he tries. Let's see what he tries to do. Let's see what he tries to do. Boom. 9/8 with guard. What you got? A lot of things to hit with. This is what you got. Yeah, we lose this one. That's okay though. He's got or he'll just do that. That is such a good card. It's unfortunate that that card is like so. I mean, it is a cost 5, so you expect it to be good, but still. Like, geez, any creature just costs 5. Doesn't matter how big it is or how small it is. It's just done. It's just surefire way to get up out. So that's a little unfortunate. But you know what? It's all good. We did level up, though, so I guess it's not all bad, right? What do we get for leveling up? I actually don't know. I don't know what level we are, to be honest. We got an upgrade card. That's cool. When a Cured Bandit equips an item, he gains 1/1. But it's upgraded to what? Survivalist. Put a steel dagger into your hand. When a Cure Survivalist equips an item, he gains 1/1. That's really good. I really like that. And we just get 1. It's a rare card too. That's pretty handy. There's that red guard item deck would be super handy, or would use that card really well. Anyway, I think that's good enough for today. Just want to take a look at this card real quick. Do I only have 1 of them? Where is he at? There he is. Yeah, I only got 1 of them. That's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. We're just going to leave this episode off here, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribe if you want to see more, because I appreciate your support, both big and small. My name is Dortmund22, and I will see you guys next time.